Waddles. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about cross stitch in this quick video. Quack. First things first, there are 3 things you absolutely need to do a cross stitch. Let me show you. You need to have embroidery needles, which are blunted needles so that you don't stab yourself, because that's bad. You also need some embroidery floss. DMC is the most popular brand so that everyone uses a universal same color. There is a number associated with each color of DMC floss. Each floss is composed of 6 individual strands of thread. You can use 2, 3, or 4 strands for your stitches. Here's an example of 2 strands, 3 strands, and 4 strands. You can see that the 4 strands are thicker and puffier than the 2 strands. It's up to you how many strands you want to use. You will also need Aida fabric, which is specific fabric that has little squares in it to make your stitches. Each Aida is associated with a number, which references how big the Aida fabric is. Aida 14 means that there are 14 squares or stitches per inch. Aida 16 means there are 16, 18, there are 18 per inch, and so on. This affects the size of your overall design. Here we have 10 stitches done on Aida 14 and 10 stitches done on Aida 16. You can see that the Aida 16 stitches are smaller than the Aida 14 stitches. This just means that if you use a higher Aida number, your overall design will be smaller. It's completely optional to have a hoop, but you can have this to hold your fabric in place to make it easier to do your stitches and also to display your finished product if you don't want to frame it. To use your hoop, you just unscrew this top part and you take out this center piece. You take your centerpiece, place your fabric over it, and then place the top part of your hoop over the centerpiece and squish it on to secure your fabric in place. Then you just tighten this screw to finish your hoop. Now I'm going to turn it over to my assistant to teach you how to do your cross stitches. Thread your needle, leaving a little bit left near the needle end. Starting in the center on the back of your fabric, pull your needle through and leave a small tail of thread behind. Hold this down on the back and then make your first diagonal stitch on the front. Now on the back, you will pull your needle through the bottom corner of that square and over the tail you left so that when you pull your needle through, you will be securing that tail in place. Finish your X and now you have your first stitch. Continue to your next square to make your next X and securing your tail on the back. Make sure you make all your diagonals in the same direction and order so that the stitches look the same. If you need to skip a few squares, just count them out and continue your stitches. You can keep making single X's like I just showed, or if you have a big line to fill, you can make all of your forward diagonals first, then go back down the line with your backward diagonals. This is a quick and tidy way to fill a line. When your thread gets too short or you end a color, fasten it off by weaving it under 4 or 5 stitches on the back side only, making sure not to poke through the front. Then just cut off your tail. When you have a pattern, you will have a grid with colors and symbols. Each symbol will represent a specific color to use. Grab fabric the size you need and start near the middle. I'm going to use a highlighter just to make it easier to show you what I'm doing. You can also use something washable if this helps you, or just do it by eye. It's usually easiest to start with the border on a simple design like this one. I always like to pick a good starting section with 4 or 5 stitches together so I can secure my tail easily. Again, make sure all your diagonals are the same direction. If you get to a point where the color goes in 2 different directions, I like to pick the short direction and make the first diagonal all the way to the end. Then I finish the X going back to where I started so that I can continue on the other way of my design. Snip off any tails that get in your way as you go. Now let's say that there was a star up here that isn't connected to my design. For this, we will travel our thread to make the star. Keeping your thread connected to the rest of your design, simply count out the squares for where you need to make your stitches, and make your stitches like normal. I do not recommend traveling more than 8 or so stitches as the back will get a little chaotic. If you have to go further than that to make your stitches, just fasten off your thread and start a new spot where needed. Oh, look at these cute little guys. The back of your design is going to be messy, and it ain't nobody's business. Don't worry about it. If you enjoyed my tutorial, please leave a quack and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Okay, bye. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and my people will get with your people. Also, for you YouTube subscribers, here's a pattern of me, the one and only, your favorite cross-stitch teacher. 'Cause I'm adorable, right? 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 You're welcome. Have a great day. Happy stitching.